my god, I can't believe I made such a noobish mistake with how I was recording my mic. I just noticed it right now that I didn't change the settings for my microphone, and the one that was recording at the time was my laptop's microphone and not, you know, my Blue Yeti microphone, which is what I'm using when recording my voiceovers as well as my commentary. I didn't notice that I failed to change the settings. Oh my goodness, I can't really go back to the previous videos now, but yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But well, we're here, we're back in the chart to go back in time essentially and choose a different route for Harouki and hopefully keep him alive for a little bit longer, because in our previous episode we ended up getting bad ending number 4, this one, the mysterious disappearance in the forest. That's what the bad ending is called. So we now have 2 bad endings, bad ending number 2 and bad ending number 4. But yeah, let's jump right back into the story again. Anyway, this place was basically abandoned. I couldn't expect any outside help, and everyone here believed they couldn't escape this place due to supernatural reasons. What were my options here? So yeah, this is where we didn't really make a mistake in our decision, because I did decide to try leaving Yasumizu out of curiosity. I thought that if we left, even though we have been told that we can't leave, and the game basically, you know, the game summary that you can read at the back of the case or at the eShop if you bought this digitally, is that you can't leave. So yeah, the only reason I chose leave Yasumizu was to find out what would happen if we ended up choosing that, and if we did end up dying, which yes, we did, as shown by that red skull right there, if we were gonna get another key. We did get a bad ending, but we didn't get any new keys, so let's choose the second option. Stay for this, you know, playthrough, for this new episode. Being left out of the feast hardly guaranteed my safety. Obviously, escape was the ideal choice, but at this point, I didn't see anyone guiding me out. All I had to look forward to was either dropping dead somewhere in the mountains or becoming a snack in this village. The first seemed way more attractive, but unfortunately, I'd gotten attached to the people here, really. They haven't been treating you kindly, and you've already been attached. The only person who is showing you a semblance of kindness is Chiemi, and we really don't know where she stands in all of this, but whatever. Abandoning them would at least make it hard for me to sleep at night. That's why running away wasn't an option for me. Why? It's not like you can actually help. Like, if you were Harouki, I doubt at this moment you would think that you might be able to change things, that you might be able to help these people out. So yeah, I don't know, maybe this is a messianic complex for our Harouki Fusaishi.
休みずのご飯食べさせてくれないのは何の伏線なの？
気づいた？
Yes, we did.
うん。もう怪しい伏線はとっとと潰しておこうと思って。怖いから。
参ったな、もう。まあ、これはただの保険。
Why? What do you mean? Is there really something in the food that she prepares?
少し詳しく。
Yes, please do tell us more.
なんかあるじゃん。そこのご飯を食べちゃったから豚にされて逃げられないみたいなさ。
What? I don't think that happens at a regular basis.
ここは地獄か何か？
It might as well be. I'd seen that anime on DVD, by the way. Which way to the bathhouse?
地獄でないとは断言できないかな。
Yeah, in a way it is kind of like hell, because you're stuck there, you can't leave, and you'll end up dying a gruesome death several times if you figure out what the truth is. It seemed like some serious overthinking to me, if not just serious superstition.
ちなみにその体勢はまだ続くの？
一応食料はそれなりに持ち込んであるから。
How long exactly is a while? Cup ramen, huh? I did appreciate it, but I had mixed feelings on living like it was the apocalypse over a local superstition. Anyway, we went to Chiemi's room and she gave me some cup ramen. We agreed I'd pay for it after all this was over. I actually skipped 2 meals, so I was still hungry, but I was used to skipping meals to cut costs, so that wasn't a problem. I wanted to relax and think things over, but Chiemi was curious about the others and I ended up tagging along. It was probably because I wasn't in a position to be by myself. You think?
あら、いらっしゃい。お昼
No, because Chiemi won't let us eat your food for whatever reason that she's still hiding.
いいえ、時間を持て余してしまって。座ってていいです
I also wonder why
もちろん。
Kaori isn't the least bit suspicious that, you know, Chiemi's keeping Harouki from eating anything, because she isn't doing it in a subtle way. It's really, really obvious that she's trying to, you know, to keep Harouki from eating anything that Kaori offers.
すみません。僕はお湯いただけますか？
あら、お茶は体にいいのに。
Is there something in the tea?
お茶を飲むと眠れなくなる体質なんですよね。
Really?
あら、それは仕方ないわね。では、お白湯で。
What's the difference if you just drink warm water as to just drinking with tea? She could just, you know, add a little bit of something in the water as well. It's not like it's gonna change anything.
おさゆも断ってほしかったな。
そうは言うけども、カップ麺作るときにここの水は使ってるわけじゃん。
Ah.
気づいてなかったのか。
Ah, okay, so now I understand.
沸かしたからセーフかな。
Why? Could hell's water really be purified by boiling?
はい、どうぞ。でも本当に災難だったわね。バイクもあんなに壊されて。しかもこんな。
Please continue with that statement. Now Harouki is what?
いえ、皆さんに比べればそんな。ちなみにこんなこと、毎年のようにあるんですか？
I asked something important, like it was no big deal.
そんなにはなかったはずよ。私は少なくとも宴は今回が初めて。昔霧が出た時に亡くなった人がいるっていうのは聞いてるけど、多くの人が休みずにいなかったから。
As in, they hadn't been ostracized back then? I could ask that, but I probably couldn't dig too deep.
じゃあ、多くの人にとってこれが初めてのことってわけですか？
ええ、そうだと思うわ。
そうか。それにしては、随分とやり方が正確に伝わってるんですね。
Well, if this is something that, you know, it's sort of like tradition, I believe, passed down from generation to generation, so yeah. And if it is something that is passed down the way the tradition is, then they would have kept, you know, the rules intact and made sure to pass them down as thorough as possible, because it's a life or death thing. You're facing against a werewolf, against the Okami. So it's much more strange if the rules weren't kept, even if I think people here in this game end up being skeptical of the existence of the Okami. They would still have some fear instilled in them that they would try to preserve the tradition one way or another. At least that's what I think.
ここはこんなところでしょ。娯楽も何もないから、小さい子たちはお年寄りのお話を聞いて育つの。古いお話や古い歌はずっと伝わって 残ってるみたいよ。
So it is all about passing down the tradition because tales and songs, they're part of the tradition. They're part of a heritage of, the people. So
歌
you got it right. Also, what songs?
歌
Whoa! The mysterious Meiko-chan popped out of nowhere.
歌覚えた
Can you sing it for us, little girl?
あら、すごい。歌って歌って。
I asked first.
しんないさんのおまも
Wait, that's the song she was singing before the fog came rolling in, right?
あがだしふやしてて
What the hell?
しとくよ
What does that mean? 1 cake, 2 funky, 3 blow, 4 rider. Cake, funky, blow, and rider? So was it about a Gaio at a funky birthday party with cake and ended the night on a happy note? The melody seemed familiar though, yeah, because it's what you heard right before the fog came rolling in.
ちょっと難しかったかな
Of course it is.
メイコここにいたの
Her guardian came soon after.
あら、まあ、すみません。お昼の後で、いろいろ見苦しいところを。
Sorry, I can't even notice if it is a mess. Kaori Oribe-san humbled herself.
いえこちらこそメイコがお邪魔をしまして
いえいえ、こんな時ですから、少しでも気が楽になるように、好きなようにくつろいでください。
Also, I just noticed something. If, like what I've said before, if we're gonna base what the Okamis look like, or what the werewolf looked like, off of people's hair, then another likely suspect of who the werewolf could be is Meiko, because look at how her hair is styled and compared it to how the werewolf looked in that one cutscene that we got prior to Harouki dying the first time. They also seem kind of similar in, formation or shape.
では
So that's something to, think about as well and keep at the back of our minds. Could Meiko be one of the 2 werewolves? Because we were told that there were 2 werewolves. A silent thud and a loud one. The woman just collapsed.
大丈夫リカコさん
あらまあ、
Which
怪我は
woman?
ない？
Are you talking about the priestess? Apparently, she wasn't trying some unique form of relaxation. She just tripped on the rail for the door. What?
痛い
Wow, what a klutz. She put her hands on her throbbed nose and became teary-eyed. The lady's mysterious vibe crumbled in an instant. The woman noticed my surprise and pouted. She might have been more expressive than I'd realized.
あまり見ないでくだ
I could
さい
feel the embarrassment oozing out of her.
あ、すみません。考えてみたら、ちゃんとお話しするの初めてですよね。
Not really. She told you to run, before the fog rolled in, before the mist
そ
rolled
うか
in.
もしれません
That is a lie.
申し訳ありません
どうして謝りますか？
巻き込んでしまって
What do you mean? You got Harouki involved.
逃げて
Yeah. Do you remember
そ
now?
ういえば、逃げろって言ってくれましたね。
夕霧が上がってくるのが見えていたから
Kind of a little too late
間に合っ
to
てい
have
る
told him to run when it was, coming.
ああ、そういうことだったんですか。僕はてっきり予言でもされたのかと。
I also thought the same thing.
植松は見張りの家ではありませんから
Look out, family. As in the family who looks out into the future, gazes into the future. Now that sounded significant.
見張りの家とは？
あまり外の方には。
Go figure. Crap. Chiemi's lack of reserve made me forget my boundaries here.
すみません。変わった服を着てらしたので、何か神職の方なのかなと。
それは、まあ、
Really?
そんなに偉いものではありませんが。
Is that really the truth? Rikaku Uematsu?
春明さん、リカ子さんあんまり困らせちゃダメだよ。
She doesn't look bothered, though.
そのつもりはなかったんだ。申し訳ないです、リカ子さん。
いきなり
Wait,
下の名前で。
everyone's calling you by your first name. Is it
すみませ
because
ん。
he's an outsider, or is it because he's a guy, or is it both? Chiemi called her that way, so I thought it was okay. Man, this was so confusing.
別に、いいですけど。
いやー、すみません。
何？なんかいい雰囲気？
I'd have appreciated it if she didn't put me in a weird situation.
帰ります。メイコは。
Also, just how long is Rukako's hair?
そう。夕方前には戻ってね。
And so she left.
ちょっぴり不思議ちゃん入ってるけど、可愛い人だよね。
そうだね。
可愛い人だよね。
そうかな。
どっち？
こっちのセリフですが。
美人はいいな。いくつになっても年齢不詳の美人のまま。
Why? How old is she? Well, that was some bait.
あえて食いつくけど、彼女っていくつなの？
Let me guess, she's way older than she looks.
よくわかんない。まあ30過ぎってことはないと思うけど、間違いなく私よりはお姉さんだよ。
Okay, so I guessed that she was around like 70 years old, and by some magical power or whatever, she is looking as young as she looks in the game. But yeah, we won't know for certain until we get to the later part of the story, I guess.
十分意外なんだけど。
It's not too old.
だよね。ちっちゃいし童顔だし。
ちなみに彼女って。
こんにちは。
We were now joined by the students.
母さん、今いい？
あら、安永。はるちゃんもいらっしゃい。
I have a feeling Haru is gonna die sometime soon.
ちょっと、あなた。
Because of, you know, how she is acting.
はい、あなたのあなたです。
ふざけてるの？
Oh my god, that attitude and that temper. I was actually.
なんだろう、牧島さん。
今、はるちゃんって呼びそうになったでしょ。ほとんど初対面なのに、非常識じゃない？
落ち着くんだ。ヒステリー系ヒロインは人気が出ないぞ。
Your comments aren't helping, Harouki.
つくづくふざけてる。あなたにね、言いたいことがあってきたの。
Her behavior was pretty unreasonable too, to be honest, but instead of pointing it out, I just corrected my posture and waited to hear what she had to say.
あなたね、知恵姉にくっつきすぎ。知恵姉だって忙しいんだから、あなたはあなたで何かしたらどうなの？
Busy with what? Pray tell.
そうだったのか。
いや別にそうでも。よしんば知恵姉が暇だったとしても、女性にはいろいろあるんだから、遠慮して適度に距離を取るのが大人でしょ？
Haru Makishima, you're way too bossy.
それは確かにそうかもしんない。
認めるんだったら、とっととどっか行きなさいよ。これだから大人って、ずるくて汚くて鬱陶しいんだ。
Also, Harouki could be
汚いおじさんです。
the werewolf, one of the werewolves, if we're gonna base the identity of the werewolf on the hair of the person. So either she dies or she's a werewolf. That's my guess.
はるちゃん、そんなこと言うためについてきたの？あ、母さん、匠兄から伝言で。
何かしら。
しばらくは夜早いだろうから、お弁当にした方がいいんじゃないかって。
あら、それはそうだわ。急いでお米炊かなきゃ。
あと、久石さん、あなたにこれを。
What is it?
ぼんよよよよ。僕？
What an idiot. All the protagonists I have ever played as in, in a visual novel game, I have never been more annoyed than I am of how Harouki is acting. I hope that his character develops, somewhere down the line, but the Harouki that we have now is annoying. I was busy deflecting Haru-chan's attacks with my stupidity barrier, so being dragged into the conversation surprised me a bit. He gave me a rather dirty, rusty, cheap-looking cylindrical key. It wasn't even attached to a keychain.
学生寮の鍵です。匠兄がタイバーに行って出しても
So
らった
now
の。
we have a room!
どうしてそんな。
Because you need a place to stay.
今朝は外に寝させて悪かったって伝えてほしいそうです。
律儀でよく気がつく人だな。
そうでしょ。あの人がいるから、こんなところでもなんとかしていけるわ。
We should just add little hearts right here with that line right there.
母さん、やっぱり。
お米お米。
Deflection! With an awkward smile on her face, Kaori-san went back to the kitchen.
すみません。お恥ずかしいところを。
まあ、よそ者には何が何だかわからないので、問題ないよ。
I made a blatant lie. Everyone could tell that Kaori-san and Takumi-san would make a nice couple.
いえ、はるちゃんもです。はるちゃん、よその人には絡んじゃダメだよ。
And also, please stop labeling Harouki as an outsider. He already knows that. He doesn't need to be reminded of it every single second in the game.
何よ、兄ちゃんだって迷惑でしょ。
別に。
Shot down real quick.
とにかくあなた、宴が関係ないなら。
He can't get out. We already tried. He died, Haru.
はるちゃんやめろって。
なんでよ。
久石さんは被害者なんだ。そんな薄情なことを言うもんじゃない。
何よ、兄ちゃんのバカ。
ああ、もう、何が何だか。
And Meiko just watches silently. They had to stop fighting about me. We had an innocent little girl here. Also, Chiemi's info was confirmed to be true. Trying to escape seemed dangerous, and recommending it was heartless. Basically, getting out of here was difficult. That made me all the more grateful for the room. I've been so busy trying to understand what was going on in this place that I didn't even consider how to deal with myself. I'd have to thank Takumi-san.
まあまあ、二人とも落ち着いて。はるちゃん、知恵姉と遊ぼうのコーナー。遊ぶって何を？信頼モーデ。今？なんでまた？めいこちゃんに正しいやつを見せようかなって。
What kind of game is it? Why would you call it prayer to Shin'nai? It has to be some sort of ritual turned into a game so that kids will be able to do it. Probably.
いいけど、知恵姉ってそういうの結構こだわるよね。えへへ、まあね。
Something was about to begin. No longer the center of attention, I began drinking the hot water Kaori-san placed before me. The teacup had a strange symbol enameled at the bottom. It looked like a family crest, 2 moons, And that looks like leaves? It's like mirror images.
安永くん、この文様って何かな？
ああ。上富士吉の長者の家紋ですよ。そんな食器、捨ててしまえばいいのに。
His harsh tone made it pretty likely that it was a crest of the Higuchi family, the ones who banished them here. Haru-chan moved a chair and sat down in front of Chiemi.
私が男役でいい？いいよ。じゃあ行くよ。1、2、せーの。Shin'naiさんの
Oh, this is the song that Meiko was trying to sing before.
日ががちふましらみがらすよぐも
They started playing an action rhyme, much like Ring Around the Rosie or London Bridge is Falling Down. Fully in sync, they clapped, slapped their knees, clapped again, joined hands, etc., all according to the rhythm. And there was no mistaking it. This was actually the song I'd heard yesterday morning.
湯切りたてば宴の支度
So what is Harouki trying to say? Is he trying to say that the song, and not just the melody, but the song, which means it also included the lyrics, that if this is a song that he heard before, then that would mean Meiko actually knows the lyrics to the song and not just, and she's just pretending, is what I'm trying to say, pretending that she doesn't know the exact words when she does. Or is it just the melody that he is reminded of? I'm not really sure. I have to go back and take a look at, that scene where, the scene prior to the mist rolling in, whether or not Meiko was actually singing the correct lyrics and not just, that childish version that she did earlier on. Why is there suddenly a badger? They were doing it pretty quickly, so I couldn't see everything, but it was definitely complex. They even raised fingers and made fist bumps. Also, I was pretty sure I'd heard that part somewhere. She's not singing it. Oh.
あやしよみびとけがらえり
Suddenly, the song changed in tone. The movement switched up too. Haru-chan hid her face while Chiemi stood up a bit and grabbed her by the shoulders.
あやしよみびとなきにせん
Similar line, but the roles switched.
ふぐれやひと
One soul per day now to bind? Bind where? I'm guessing this is what they were telling us earlier about 1 people dying per werewolf.
きりたった
How many people need to die though? They returned to the same tone and movements as before, but then at a slightly awkward point, the song suddenly ended. Then they quickly stood up and...
イエーイ久しぶりすぎて焦った
Why? What would happen if you made a mistake? Apparently, they were done.
どうさめいこちゃんもともとはこういう遊びなんだよすごい早くてよくわかんなかった
So much for trying to teach a little girl how the actions go if you're gonna go ahead and do it at full speed.
よしはるちゃんめいこちゃんに教えてあげるんだえ私が教えてまあいいけど
Let's face it, that is just Chiemi's way of getting Haru out of the way.
やすくんちょっと話したいことある
Chiemi's tone was serious.
何かな
Yasunaga-kun instantly understood that it was important, but he seemed to be mindful of me.
もし宴のことだったら、僕がいない方がいいかな。
すみません。
Chiemi gave me a meaningful look as I left. She'd probably tell me something the next time we met.
ちょっと出てきますね。
はーい。お構いできずに、ごめんなさい。
Are you trying to jinx us, lady? Kaori-san stuck her head out and said goodbye to me as I left the dining hall. What's up, Dreamer Tribe? What's up, world? I am Bianca, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button to let me know. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to be a part of the Dreamer Tribe, just hit on that subscribe button. We also have tons of different content here on my channel, so be sure to check those out. Until the next video, dream on, fly on.